Can we see every single haunted house here at Kings Island and rank them all? Well, that's what we're gonna discover tonight. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited, and let's go. Guess who shaved his beard? That was a live stream today, actually. So go check that out if you want to see me shock myself at my non-bearded face. I'm very much not used to it. Looking into the mirror, it's like, my face, does it feel shorter to you? And we're gonna try to do as much as we possibly can on Friday night here. Usually I do not get the chance to come to Kings Island on a Friday night, but this time I did some swapping around with my daughter, so I get to be here today on Friday night. So we're gonna check out Kings Island's Friday evenings and see how much we have here. So let's go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This entire trip has been just like this. Like, you get through, like, 4 cars make it through every traffic light everywhere. I don't think that there's a reason for Cincinnati to have roads. I think we'd all be off way better if we just walked wherever we're gonna go. And officially, the slowest part of the entire trip is right now. I'm so mad, guys. No, you're not getting in. I've already had 3 people get in. No, you're not going right in front of me. Sorry. I'm not giving that kind of, no. I'm never my realer self than when I'm in traffic, especially trying to get into Cedar Point or Kings Island, and people are getting right in front of me and trying to go in. No, you can all go away. If you know what you're doing, go find a self-scan. That's always the best option, especially on a busy night like right now is. You're gonna get in a lot faster without anybody having to help you. You are gonna need either your pass or your phone though in order to get into that. Kings Island, Cedar Point, and just Cedar Fair in general has now gotten rid of any actual card passes. Instead, you use your phone, which I hate, but we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I was not expecting it to be this busy. Pro is, I do have my Prestige Pass, so I can still get in, but con is, it's 5:54, which means there's really no reason for me to get in early. But with the Prestige Pass, at least I can go through the Prestige Pass line after I get through the security measures. So let's go. All right, now that we're in here, I think Prestige should be over here to the right. I think I see a picture. Oh no, that's just guest services. Well, where's the Prestige line? Well, apparently Prestige Pass means nothing here, so I don't love that. Well, we just heard several explosions because everything is opening right now. So I didn't get in early at all, but I am in here right on time, kind of. Sometimes things don't work out exactly the way you want them to, and that's okay. That's just the way coming to places works sometimes. So that's the way it's working today also, and we're gonna have fun anyway. So we're here and we're not at home, which means it's gonna be a good time. So we're gonna have a good time one way or another. Let's go. They've just released all the monsters.
Enjoy yourself.
During the day, it's kind of interesting.
Beaches out there, okay? Yes, what can you do if I have anything to say about it? Lost volumes. that way. Well, I've been your not-so-friendly neighborhood underchairs, you creeps. I want to offer you every...
I haven't actually seen the street or path walkers yet. So these guys are all path walkers. But I haven't been here for that yet, so that's what all these people are. Now I've got to see if Drew and Yoko are around at some point. I do know they're here today. Okay, now let's be honest. There's one reason and one reason alone why I'm really here. Although the scare actors seemed really fun and there's more people than I'm used to seeing there. But the real reason why I'm here, for the things I know about anyway, is to see Nytewalkers. I love this show and I cannot wait to watch them today. And they're practicing right now. They stopped now that I walked up here. Oh, there we go. Another one. All right, I cannot wait to see them. We'll see them tonight. Here's all our scare actors for the night, or a whole bunch of them anyway. They have all of this stuff closed down for today because there are no kids activities past 6 o'clock. And on a normal weekend, like on Saturday or on Sunday night, it would be the same thing past 6 or 7 o'clock. So expect that if you come here, nothing's open for your kids to do, at least not explicitly for your kids to do once they get here. That actually makes this night and all of the nights here at Kings Island a bit more sultry, a bit more sexy, just like it is at Cedar Point also, because they're not worried about what kids are seeing, because if you brought your kids, you know what they're actually going to experience. Who's making a lantern work, maybe? Maybe it's not quite.
This is an activation point.
Yeah. Maybe it's not quite activating yet.
Maybe it's not time. I'll go plug it in. I'm just kidding.
It's out of that horror juice. Man, my face does not look like my face. That
It's still
no, it
your
doesn't.
face.
No, it doesn't. It needs to be covered in fur.
We're gonna make some new
At
logos
least here.
coming out soon.
Brewhouse. All right, now this has a big line in it one way or another. But if you want to eat back here, you can eat at the bar with anything, no matter what. So I'm gonna grab some food here and grab probably a drink too. All right, this is the Full Moon Margarita. Very dark color. We're gonna try it out. Let's see what it's like. Took my hat off and I didn't even realize it. It's over at the booth. Okay, so it's very, very good. It's sweet, but you can definitely taste that like punch of alcohol at the end. It tastes like a punch. Like that's really what it tastes like, and I think that's how they make it also. It's in like big batches. This does not taste weak though. A lot of them, when I find that they batch them, they taste weak. This does not taste weak. It's definitely good. I'm liking that a lot. All right, we are here with
DrocoAdventures.com.
.com. Yay, it's so good to see you guys. And they already got their food. I'm waiting on lettuce. My bartender told me that they had to butcher the lettuce, so I think that's the real problem. I love these Caesar salads. I don't think you can get anything really like this at most places. Most like theme parks, especially not at Cedar Point, you couldn't get anything like this. But here you can get a really nice, great Caesar salad. There's no meat on it or anything like that. And it could also be a pretty good vegan option for you with the replacement of the cream dressing. But definitely a good thing to be able to have here. So from what I can tell, everyone comes out during the main Scary-monies. And then as soon as that happens, everybody comes out after that, and at 7 o'clock, then they come back out. So they go back in for a second, and then they come back out.
I want your soul.
Hello. You're so pretty.
Oh my god, he's still alive!
How are you doing?
I love it when they emerge from the fog. It makes it so great. All right, here we are for Nytewalkers. Fun? All right, we got our seat, which means I'm walking away. They're saving it for me right now, and I'm gonna go pee. But there's no real good place to pee here. You can either go all the way to the front. Oh my word. Look at my purple teeth from that drink. You can either go all the way to the back or all the way to the front. So I'm going all the way to the front.
My duty lived through the 60s / 70s.
Well, maybe my theory isn't working. I only saw one scare actor up here, or screamster, or whatever they call them here. I don't really know. Well, one of those terms works. You can go to the men's bathroom right over here, women's right over here. Here comes a scare actor. Man, only 2 scare actors for that entire walk to the bathroom. I thought for sure there'd be more than that. But we're back here at Nytewalkers. Let's see my favorite show right in the front row.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. And so it looks you right between the eyes.
All right, that show is so much fun. It is truly a feast for the eyes. There's just a ton of stuff to see. From the girls dancing to the guys doing flips, and then the guys doing all the BMX stuff too. Like, there's just a ton of stuff happening. You don't really know where to look, and that's part of the beauty of it. There's just so much to see. It's all fantastic. It's all great. And they're all beautiful people too, which makes it even better. So, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. Let's go. I have no idea what's happening here. Just a fog show. Kate is buying a lantern. Oh. And that is also what Drew's in here too. I didn't even know he came in here. What'd you get, Kate?
I got a lantern.
Yeah! Uh-oh, is it out of batteries? Ah! Tag her, tag her, tag her, tag her, tag her, tag her, tag her. Yeah! Okay, we're headed off to Hooked. Now, weird thing about Hooked, as far as I can see, it's an outdoor attraction where it's just a walkthrough attraction, but it does say on the website that it has Fright Lane with it. So I'm confused by it. So we're interested in going and figure it out. So that's where we're headed right now. Let's go. Last time I was here, everything was in the wet. It was raining. So a lot of this stuff didn't happen. So a lot of this is brand new to me, even though it is halfway through the season. Cut through. Pro tip. Go through Enrique's. Or to get to Enrique's, go through this area to Eden. The backside.
Backside of Enrique. Oh wait, no.
We all love Enrique's backside.
This is where it is.
All right, so we got a drink. Never ride Soul Spin, ever. Never. Refuse. Just stand on principle. It's an awful, horrible, terrible ride. Then no one should ever want to. You have no principles. Mood. All right, so here is Hooked. This is the newest scare zone here at Kings Island. And like I said, it has a fright lane, or at least that's what the website says. But I don't know that it's actually for there to be a fright lane. Like, there is no line. But we're gonna go check them out, see a whole bunch of pirates. We've already got someone here. He's pretty hardcore. Hello.
Stop holding my hand. He's right behind me. Oh, he's right behind me.
Watch out for the church treasure. Watch out for the
I saw him. Wow, these crowds are real. Now, they do have this as marked as an exit only. You can't come back in this way, or at least you're not supposed to. Just as something to be aware of. We are headed over to Cornered, though. Okay, I always have trouble finding Cornered just in general. Okay, so this is not actually where you enter. This is where you enter for fast lane. All right, so in order to get in this line, like, I do not understand why they do what they do. It's not this spot right here, like I just said. I just talked to some supervisors about where the entrance actually is, and the entrance is all the way over there. So you have to really, really walk down in order to get to the entrance of Cornered. Again, Kings Island, this is bad. Like, this is really bad marketing. This is not how you show where the line is so that people know where to go. Instead, you have tons of people here who are all very confused about where they're supposed to be. They're all walking down here and then they're turning around like, well, where do we actually go? What are we supposed to do? And it's because they don't know where they're supposed to go. Like, I think these guys right here literally are walking into this line thinking that it's for Cornered. So that's the problem. It's just, it needs to be set up in a way, Kings Island, where people can figure out exactly where things are actually supposed to take them. All right, here we are for Cornered. Let's go. No phones, no cameras, so it's going away right now. Let's go. This guy came out. I almost kissed him. Just gonna be honest about it. That was super fun. There was way more to that than what I've seen in past years. And this is more of the line. This is why it comes out at that horrible contraption, that thing right there. That's awful. But yeah, definitely fun. What'd you think, Yoko?
I like that one. I like
Yeah?
that one better than ours.
Kate is...
Shorter and a lot more like...
Oh! Hello!
And a lot more like... They're a lot more in there.
Yeah, they're a lot more in there. Yeah.
A lot more disguised.
They really surprised us a lot. Now, part of the reason for that, though, was because Kate is afraid of everything.
Well, she also had the lantern on.
So yeah, and she had the lantern on, which I think made her a target, too. Yeah. And then she screamed at everything, which means the more you scream, the more they target you. Yeah.
I'm usually that one.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
That out with me.
You're a bit more quiet right now.
I laughed because she was screaming.
Yeah, so it's less scary for you. Yeah. Because you have a scapegoat this time.
Oh, so the skulls mean the regular line and the spider means
Oh,
fast
so the
lane.
spider means fast lane and the skull means regular line.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey,
So you have to come all the way back here in order to get the main line. Right here. So regular line comes all the way around here by these bathrooms, by this horrible contraption. I always forget what it's called because it does not exist to me. This one is totally different than it was last year. Like you used to start in a house. This time the house is further back and it's right at the very end. It was really, really fun though. There were tons of people in there looking at us, and you know, they'd come out of the walls essentially. And that's really what made it so much fun. Because they would surprise you every time because they are dressed as corn and then they'd walk out. Now I did see one guy who I was like, oh look, he's one of the farm helpers. And he was like, no, I'm a scarecrow, man. And I was like, oh, well, oops, okay.
I can't stand to see just a little my little face.
Welcome to Coney Maul.
All right, I will be ranking these on scares, actors, and production value. 3 simple ones. So, the SAP rating for today, as far as that goes, this first one was scary for all of them. Hello. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. So,
That's the word.
Actors, it gets number one also. And production value, it gets number one. Honestly, it might win all of those. That one was very fantastic. But we'll see what all the rest of these have. And we're gonna go into them all with an open mind. So let's get going. Why are kids' songs so creepy? Always.
Ice cream.
Kids' songs are creepy.
When I used to live in New York, there was an ice cream shop that would come and he would take pictures of us.
There's a skeleton in there. We've got another clown to activate also. There are all these different activation points for your lanterns. If you buy a lantern, then these are things that you can do with those lanterns. You can play tag, but you also can activate certain animatronics and things that happen here at Kings Island. Same thing with Cedar Point. So right now we're gonna go check out this activation point right here also. So first of all, he's creepy on the face of it. So is he. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Hey, there we go.
It has to build up the compression for the compressor.
Apparently. Woo! Hello! He grazed me. That was exciting. All right, we are headed out to Alien Abyss right now to go check that out. That is here in the 1972 area. 72. So they have Alien X and Alien Abyss. Alien X is the main just walk-through area like we just saw for the alien or for the clowns. But we are going to go also see Alien Abyss, which is a very dark house, which I don't necessarily love a whole lot. It's just a bit too dark, honestly, at least the last time I did it. But we'll see what it's like tonight. She found another one.
Whoa!
Another thing. You ever wonder why Kings Island is so big? So suspiciously big?
What?
Just an no,
We're going into the conspiracy theory zone.
It's a rave over here.
Birds don't reel.
Birds don't reel.
Birds don't reel. Birds don't reel. All right.
Wow, this rave is pretty cool. JokeAdventures.com.
I hate you.
I love you.
Prize flyer. I hate those prize flyers too. I'm not gonna lie.
$20 to grab as much as you want. You get to keep one inflatable thing.
Yeah. Grab as much as you want,
But you only get
but you only get to keep one.
and it's going to be a $5 inflatable.
All right. Here we go.
You guys back up a bit. Line up.
He got scratched by his cat. All right. We all just screamed, or they did anyway. I'm too manly for screaming. That one was really, really, really fun. And last time I rode it, or last time I did it, I hated it. I absolutely despised that one because it was way too dark. This one, they had lights on the walls. They had a couple different times when there were flashing lights. It was so much better. I don't know if they actually heard what I said and then they made changes or what, but this one was so much better. I do think everything was in there that they had before. I think it was just maybe something just wasn't working last time. So fantastic. That was so great. Let's rank it. For scares, Cornered was already very scary, but Alien Abyss was even scarier. Definitely really, really fun. Very dark, but also enough light to let you know where you need to go. Perfect for me. That got number one overall. As far as the actors go, I think I liked Cornered better than Alien Abyss. Cornered was, they just were very hidden and ready to go. This one, they're less hidden. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm not sure. Which one has better actors? Cornered or Alien Abyss? Cornered? Okay, that's what I was saying too, but I was second guessing myself. So, okay, Cornered wins it by virtue of Kate. As far as production value goes, I definitely liked Cornered better than Alien Abyss, which surprises me because I do really like Alien Abyss a lot. And like I said, I think it was kind of perfect. It kind of hit that perfect zone for me. But it hit that perfect zone on scares more than it hit on the other two. So I'm pretty interested in that. But tell me what you think down below if you have done it, and let's go. So now we are getting into the line here. Let's go. Line is huge tonight.
Great method. I love it.
Oh. All right. I love that one. It's like you start in the boiler room, in the like bowels of the hotel, and then you go into the rest of it, and then you come out where the booth is, where you sign in for everything. You also go through rooms on the way in. You go through hallways. They didn't tell me not to film, but I didn't film just in case. I don't know. Never quite know if I'm allowed to or not, but I didn't ask specifically that time. But definitely really, really fun. And let's rank it right now. Scares, by far that is not the scariest one. I enjoyed it a lot. I really think it's fun. And often my favorite ones are the ones that are less scary. Because I'm more about the production design and the way things look inside the building itself. I love how it's an old hotel. I think that's really cool. Also, look at this creepy child right here next to me. She's just staring blankly. She has no personality. So I think number 3 for that one. For actors, it also gets last place. It has the very fewest amount of actors that you have in one of these haunted houses. So I don't love that for this one. It's not my favorite one by any means. And because of that also, it's a little bit less scary because you just don't have as many people coming at you trying to scare you in that house specifically. But obviously it has the best production quality. Out of all the houses, I think potentially it has the best one that you can have in that. It has changed just a little bit from last year, but not a ton. Nothing really that notable. Just a few moments where if you've done it in past years, you'll be like, oh, this is a little bit different. But overall, the concept of the house has really remained exactly the same. So at this point, we have Hotel St. Michel at number 3. We have Alien Abyss at number 2. And we have Cornered at number 1. Let's go and keep going and do some more things. I think we're going to go ride a ride right now. Let's go. Fridays in October, people are starting to celebrate now, and you can expect this amount of people, if not even more, for like every day at this point. Thursdays at Cedar Point might be a little bit different, might be a little bit better, but overall you're gonna have just some pretty big lines because people are ready to celebrate, they're ready to have some fun, they're ready to go get scared for Halloween. Okay, I love that. And at night, that was so much fun. But, Kate, have you ridden it before?
I've ridden it at night. It gets worse every time.
It gets worse every time. No, it was so much fun. That was a blast.
I mean, now it is. Yeah.
Now, here's the deal. It feels completely out of control. You start going and you just don't know what's going to happen. Especially at night. And I've ridden it multiple times during the day. It's always very fun during the day, but you can see where you're going. So it feels less out of control. but even though I know where it's actually going, it still is surprising at night. And it is so dark. Like a lot of rides, when you do night rides, it's like, well, what's the real difference between a night ride and a day ride? Because there's lots of lighting still. I can still see most things. But with this ride, it's so dark and so out of anything that you would expect otherwise that it really is incredibly fun. All right, we got a whole bunch of scary people back here. Whole bunch of scary chainsaws. Hey, this way. Okay, we're going back to the bar. Hey. So often they will get a line over here. Instead of waiting for the line, if the line actually is there, it's not always. Instead, just cut your losses no matter what and come back to this back door. This back door, no matter how big the line is, it's always open and it's always available for you to use. I can see through the window there's no line, so it really doesn't matter, but it never hurts to come through the back door. Yes, I heard it. Now I just ordered a drink, but this time I'm also gonna order something else. So honestly, I've never gone through here before, but I think you do it right here. So we're gonna check this out right now. All right, yeah, so you order right there. They'll give you this as soon as you're done, and then it'll come out to your table when they're ready for it. So, like I said, I try to cover all the different parts, but there's some things I miss sometimes. This is one of them. I have not done that before, so using these is a great way to be able to get it out to you. It's just a lot of times it's gonna have a longer line, and so because of that, often I end up at the bar ordering food rather than ordering food straight to my table. Okay, so my buzzer buzzed, which I would think means I need to go up like at Panera Bread and go get it, but they actually come to you. It's surprising to me. I guess it's just to let you know that they're like looking for you at that point so that you can find them. But these BBLTs, these things, I mean, whoa.
I want to be in it too.
Wow, that's a lot. So let's go. So these things, they have like some sort of like a southwestern sauce, maybe something like that in it. It is a ton of bacon. Like honestly, that's the part I like the most out of it right now. It's a great sandwich though, and the tomato adds like a little burst of freshness into it. I think is really helpful too. All right, we are headed out to 3 more haunted houses that we are going to rank tonight. There are 6 in the area. One of those is an outdoor haunted house. And right now we're headed out to Madame Fatale's. So let's go. This is such a cool wax museum. I love this. Too bad this isn't open all year long too. All right, we just got done with Madame Fatale's lantern area here. Okay, we're headed back into Slaughterhouse now. All right, that was very, very gory. Slaughterhouse is crazy gory. Definitely really fun though. So let's get to ranking these. Madame Fatale's got 3rd place for scares. It did scare me a little bit. There were a few points that got to me. It scared our group a bit more than it scared me. But there's definitely some moments of surprise in there that are really gonna catch you off guard. And I won't spoil the surprises in case you really want to enjoy those. So it's definitely worthwhile though and very, very fun. Also, late at night, this all would have been line earlier today. It's late at night now, so we can get through these really, really fast. Remember, late at night is the time to come to all these different haunts. Past 10:30 is your best bet. Madame Fatale's had fewer actors than most of them, but had more than the Hotel St. Michel. So because of that, I'm giving actors, also the actors were a little bit more active and fun. So we're giving that a third place also. And for production value, I love Hotel St. Michel. That one gets the best one. But Madame Fatale's, I mean, you look up into this like cavernous space. It's really, really cool. They have all kinds of cool production things. Plus, it's also a wax museum. And honestly, I'm not sure if there's anything creepier than a wax museum. So it's definitely really fun. I enjoyed just the ambiance of the place so much. Honestly, if Kings Island or Cedar Point were to just do a daytime program where you could just walk through all of these, I would pay big money to do that. Just because I just would love to see all of these things during the day with the lights on and be able to really enjoy just all the production stuff that they've put together for these different houses. So Madame Fatale's gets third place out of 4 that have been reviewed so far today. For scares, Slaughterhouse gets third place. I love Slaughterhouse. I think it's very, very, very fun, but it's a little bit easier to kind of broadcast what's actually going to happen in there. So as you're walking around, you notice it. And so because of that, it didn't make me quite as uneasy as 2 of the other houses that we went to go see. For actors, Slaughterhouse gets first place. It is fantastic. Look at this. They're just very good actors. There's also some really cool surprises that they do with you. So I definitely enjoy both of those things about Slaughterhouse a lot. Couple little moments when people are like inside things or higher up or down below you where you don't expect them to be, and that makes them more fun. Also, they're pretty highly motivated, and some fun costumes and things like that throughout the time. For production value, Slaughterhouse gets first place. I love the production value of Slaughterhouse. It's incredibly gory. So if you don't like that kind of gore and like creepy factor with that, you're not gonna like it. Also, it's very textury. So there are times when you touch things and it actually kind of feels, not really, but enough that it freaks you out to like meat because you've got that rubbery texture that you're touching. So with that, that's not going to be something, if you're a texture person, you're really going to hate it. But that's part of something that adds so much to it for me. What is this?
We thought it was going to be way smaller than that.
Where'd you get that from?
So when you play 8 carnival games, you get
No way! That's cool. Awesome.
giant.
Where'd he go? He was right behind me. He disappeared.
Old-fashioned cars, guys.
All right, that one is so much fun. I love Killmart so much. We're gonna do old-fashioned cars now. Actually, I think they're gonna do it because I'm gonna stay out here and finish ranking all of these. So I'll meet you guys out here in a minute, okay? No, because I'm gonna rank. I still haven't ranked everything. Sorry. Overall, Slaughterhouse gets first place out of every other one that we've seen so far of these haunted houses. And now I just did Killmart, so now we're gonna talk about Killmart. So let's get into this. Killmart gets 4th place for scares. Now I think you're gonna see this often from me when it comes to these haunted houses, but the scarier ones are usually not my favorites. And this is my favorite house. Killmart also makes me less uneasy than Slaughterhouse does even. And there are 2 others also that go ahead of it. The actors for Killmart gets first place. It is my favorite altogether. I just love the people in there. They're so fun. There's all kinds of different levels and ways that they try to scare you in it. It's so fun. Also, all the costuming is very creative. It's very fun. You know, it's like if you were working in a supermarket and then you became a zombie. And their clothes are all ripped and all bloody. It's just so much fun to watch. Don't ask me why I like that, but I just like it. All right, we're headed toward Backlot now. Not a long line at all. That's perfect. It'll be a few minutes of a wait, but not much. Who's ready?
Me.
This fog, you can't see anything through it at times. I know, it's Audrey 2. Look out, here comes Audrey 2. Drew, what was your favorite haunted house tonight?
Honestly, it's hard to tell. I don't know.
You don't know? What was your favorite haunted house tonight?
The aliens. How about Killmart?
Aliens?
Yeah.
Yo, Killmart was
Okay.
crazy.
Who said Killmart?
Killmart's probably the scariest for me.
Yeah. You, Yoko, you said Killmart?
I think Killmart. I like the theming, but I also like the aliens. I don't know.
Okay.
But those two probably tied.
Yep. I think that Killmart is the best themed, and I think that Alien Abyss is the scariest overall.
Yeah.
So I would agree with both of those. I like Killmart the best though. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, there's still gonna be one final thing that we're gonna see tonight. But press the subscribe button, like button, all that kind of stuff. Drew and Yoko, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
JokeAdventures.com.
I was waiting for it. All right. Press that like button, and also go check them out too. They're gonna have a video from tonight, right?
No.
No? Okay, never mind. And we're going to also press that join button down below to get into the memberships, all that kind of stuff, and support the channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and let's go. Here are the final scary monies, or whatever this thing is called, happening right now.
Don't be smashing. And you, Juliet, my dear.
I like my bed like I like my blood warm. Where I'm going, my warm coffin.
Wonderful. Join me on the other side of the I Street fountain for one last scare before it's all over. If you dare. See you soon.
The final scare happens right over here, right before you leave. Now, this is also the opportunity you can have to hit that last haunted house, or to hit that last coaster that you want to ride, if that's something you want to do. Here are some cool characters right here. Yeah!
Goody, goody.
Yeah!
That was fun. I hope we've given you quite a fright. But now it's time to say goodnight. For those of you who made it through, seems we've got lots more work to do. The yelling and screaming and torture is done. So make like Frenchmen and escar go home. From us here at Haunt, to you, all alone. Have a happy Halloween. And we'll see you real soon.
So obviously, I think Kings Island's Haunt is very, very fun. It's something I've enjoyed for the last several years, and this year is no different. Please let me know what you guys think down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of Haunt if you've been here, and how did it look to you today? Not how does my lack of beard look to you, but how does Haunt look to you? Please let me know down in the comments. Love to hear from you guys down there anyway. And every time that you like or comment down there, you're both helping other people to find this channel, but you're also helping them to kind of know other opinions on what's happening here and whether this kind of thing is for them or not. So please let us know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And let's go. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go.